Welcome to Code Pro channel. In this video, I will show you 9 different ways to convert string into a number in JavaScript. First of all, I am declaring a string here, string as a number. So whenever you declare a string and I am consoling it as S. So whenever you declare it and you console it, the string will be displayed in the black color in the console. So remember that the number will be displayed in the blue color and the string will be displayed in the black color. So to identify which one is string, which one is number, you need to remember the colors. So here the first method is the parse method. So let me declare a variable like this, number 1, number 2. So by this way we can declare up to number 9, and by the end of this video we will also see which one is the better approach to convert string into a number. Let number 1 equal to, so I am using the parseInt method here. Whenever you open the braces in the Visual Studio Code, it will show you the whatever the parameters you need to pass for that. So here you can see the first one is string, whatever the string you need to pass, and the second one is the, you can see the question mark here, that means it is an optional parameter. So you can pass it, or if you don't pass it, it will take as a default parameter. So here you can see I am passing whatever the string I have, right? I am directly passing the string instead of s. So now, so the radix parameter will be 10 actually by default. In the previous versions, like from the before 2016, you need to mention the radix parameter mandatory, but nowadays they make this is a optional parameter. Yeah, you can pass it, or if you don't pass also, it will take 10 as a default argument. So now I just want to console it now. Number 1. Now you can see this has been converted string into a number. So now this is displaying in blue color, right? So it is a number. So you can also check that by using a type of it. So directly you can mention type of it as here. So you can see, right, this is the number. So you can check the type by using type of. The second way to convert string into a number is by using number function. It is available globally. Let me declare a variable number 2. So number function, directly you can use it. It accepts a parameter, only one parameter. You can see it is an optional parameter also. If you are not passing anything, it will return as 0. I'm passing string as 1000. Whenever you load this, so it is again converting string into a number. In the 5th line, it is number 2 as 1000. So if you are not passing anything, so it will return 0. So it is an optional parameter for you. So it will also convert string into a number. This is the second way. And what is the third way? So third way is, I personally prefer this approach to convert string into a number. It's very easy, and when compared to performance also, it will be the first one. So let me declare a variable number 3 equal to, so just directly use the unary plus operator before the string you declare. Just I am using the unary plus operator here, and the string 1000. So if I console it as number 3, so you can see the variable will be in the blue color. So by this way you can also convert the string into a number. This is very easy, and when it comes to performance also, it will be very fast. And what is the fourth approach will be, here I'm using unary minus operator. Let me declare a variable, let me number 4. I'm declaring a string here. I'm just subtracting 0 from that. So now it's just subtracting 0 from that, and it will convert that into a number. You can see here, even this one is even this one is a number here in the 7th line. I'm consoling it. By finally I will console every variable. So this is the fourth way. And what is the fifth way is, let number 5 equal to string, just I am multiplying into 1, then it will convert into a number here. This is the fifth way. By using asterisk operator, you are multiplying with 1, then the result will be 1000 here. And so what is the sixth way? So you already heard about math.round round and math.floor floor methods in JavaScript. They are available globally. So here I am using math.round round here. Math.round round, even if there is no decimal value, you can directly use that. Here you can see math.round round of I'm passing 1000 here. If I console it as number 5, so number 6 here. So even this will work here. This will be print as a number here. And also another way is math.floor also work here. Number 7 will be math.floor of, just I am passing same way. You can use the 0.01 also, even it will work, but if you are not passing any decimal value also, it will convert that into a number here. It's your choice. Sometimes you may need to convert that decimal values into a number integer, so then you need to use this approach. And what is the seventh way? So this is most of them, they don't know about this approach. So this is double not bitwise operator. So you can see here, let number 8 equal to, so double not bitwise operator will be, so this is a bitwise operator, and double means you are using this one, and directly you can declare the string here. Now let me declare in the console like number 8. Now it will convert that into a number here. This is also one of the better way to convert string into a number. But not only the performance, you need to consider the readability of the code also. So this is one way. And another way to convert string into a number, last way. So number 9 equal to, so this is a bitwise left shift operator. uh, just I'm just declaring string, and double left shift operator will be, I'm using like this. So you can read the documentation about double left shift operator in the internet. So this is another way to convert string into a number. By all these possible ways you can convert string into a numbers. So let me declare all the variables in the console. You can see the output here. Now I have declared all the variables in the console. Now you can see everything is in the blue color, and these are all our numbers. So by all these 9 ways you convert string into a number. But whenever you're converting string into a number, just consider these things. Not only the performance, every time you need to consider readability of a code. If any new developer comes into your project, he might confuse what you have done. So that's why you need to comment it out whenever you are using something. So maybe here, if you are converting string into a number by using unary plus operator, just comment it, just converting string into a number here. Just by this way, if you comment down like this, the people will understand, and the code readability will also improve. And now now we'll go for performance check here. So I'm using one online resource, online tool, to check the performance of all these 9 JS It is not JS bin actually, so it is just for checking the performance of all the things I have declared here. So operator, everything I have declared here, every operator I have code. And by this way you can add any other things also by using plus here. So after adding that, just you can run tests, then it will check that, and which one will give better performance also it will display here. Let me show that here. So now you can see which one is giving better performance. Now it is giving the asterisk operator, that is the multiply operator. It is giving is 100% performance when compared to the all the operators here. So you can see what is the next one, which is like this is unary, this number constructor is also performing well. And also these results will be varied based on the browser you are using, and based on the operating system you are using. By this way, these are all the possible ways you can convert string into a numbers. If you like the video, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to like and comment. Thank you.